There are a lot of anime tropes out there. There are plenty that I can deal with. You got like the beach episode. For some reason, all the characters have to go to a beach. It never makes any sense. Or you got the stereotypical main character that has a dark past. You got stuff like that. Or you got a fight scene where the characters, instead of fighting, just stop for like 10 minutes and like, hey, let's just have a beer and talk, and then we'll get back to fighting. For some reason, they always got to stop fighting and just explain a lot of things instead of continue. It never makes any sense. Or you got the main character sitting next to the window in class. That one's always a good one. Or you got the ditzy girl that can never do anything right. It's always falling over on herself. Or you got the fight scenes where the main character is pretty much gonna lose until he remembers something, or he remembers how to use his powers, and then like he unlocks something and now he's stronger. And then he somehow wins. Or you got, this is a good one. When the main character and his posse fight a villain, they defeat the villain. The villain's like, all right, I've had a change of heart. I'm going to join you guys now. You guys seem pretty dope. And they're like, hey, come on in. But for some reason, when that villain joins the main character, he gets like severely nerfed and now is like completely useless. And it's kind of just like a punching bag for all the people they continue to fight on from there. And it just never makes any sense. It's like, this guy was really, really strong like an episode ago. Why is he so weak right now? There are just tons of anime tropes, and a lot of them I can deal with. But when it comes to this one, this is literally a make or break. I will stop watching an anime and just recontemplate my entire life decisions up until that moment. Whenever I see this anime trope, this one makes me so very angry. And I don't really know what to call it. It's not the oblivious MC, because that one is very annoying. Like, that one makes me so mad, but at least you can kind of say like, all right, the main character might just be retarded. But the one I'm talking about is when you have a main character surrounded by females or interacts with a lot of females, and you have these females constantly trying to seduce or throw themselves at the main character, and he constantly denies them. Like, one trope that I hate, oh my god, it literally makes me so upset. Like, you'll have a main character, he wakes up in his bed and a girl's gonna be there naked, and he gets up and he's all embarrassed and stuff, and he closes his eyes and like turns his head and then throws the blanket and says, get dressed. No, I can't see, like my virgin eyes or something. Like, that makes me so angry when that happens. Or like, you'll have the very big boobed girl like invite the main character to come look at her naked, or come take a shower, or come to like a bath or something with her, and the main character's like, no, and then he like scurries away. Dude, that stuff will literally make my blood boil, because it goes against everything that men do. My wife will literally walk out of the shower. I've been with her for 12 years. She can literally walk out of that shower, and if I hear it from across the house, I'm gonna get up and go peek at her, because titties are titties. All right, we don't deny titties. That's not something men do. These main characters, it's not like they get tons of girls. They're all virgins, and they all very much say that they're virgins, and it's like either they're saving themselves for something. It's like, bro, you literally have this girl that likes you throwing herself at you, and for some reason you keep denying it, and they never have a good reason, not once. But like, a lot of these isekai animes, or really any anime that doesn't have a deep plot in it, will literally have women throwing themselves at these guys, and they always do the same thing. There are very few animes where the guy's like, all right, let's do it. The main character always chickens out. He always does. And it's just like, what do these women see in this guy? This guy is such a fucking bozo. He can't deal with women. These women would be much better off with the side characters than this loser. I hate when anime... There was an anime. What was it called? I think the anime was called Maji de Watashi ni Koishi Nansai, I believe. And it was about... Oh god, this is so long ago. It's about like a city, and like people join schools and fight each other or something, and like the main character is just such a loser. At one point, this literally made me, this point made me stop watching the anime, so I don't know how it ever ended because I stopped watching. But like, he's getting ready to look at some nudie mags. He's got like a bunch of, you know, big booby magazines or something like that. He's getting ready to look at them, and then he figures out that a girl that really, really likes him, like stalker-ish likes him, had glued all of her pictures on the magazine. So he goes to confront her, and she's like, well, you could just use me instead. And she's literally saying, hey, come do me right now. And he's like, nah, pass, and just leaves and goes back to his magazines. It's like, no, there is not one straight man that would do that. Every man, unless his penis just straight up doesn't work, that would never happen. Makes me so angry when these people don't follow common logic. Like, I don't get why Japan does these dumb tropes like this? Like, do you just not want your population? Like, don't they have a population problem over there? Do you just not want your population to be going up? Because you're turning your men into pussies, all right? You're turning them all into pussies. Now, I'm not saying you need to have these guys go out there and just constantly, like, slay and abuse women and, like, follow them home at night. You don't need to do that, because I do that. But can you please have a main character that has some balls? There are not that many main characters out there that have a little bit of balls when it comes to women. There are very, very few animes out there. And the ones that do, God bless you for doing mankind's work. God bless you. Like, I don't know who this anime trope attracts. Like, do women like it? I don't think women would like constantly being told to throw on clothes, you whore. And I don't see that many men being like, yeah, that's what I would do. I would look away and tell her to get dressed and leave because we love Jesus in this household. I don't know who this trope attracts, but it makes me angry and I don't like it. So anime tropes, we need to adjust. We need to figure out some new ones because these old ones that you guys constantly rely on are getting very, very annoying. That's my rant. What are you guys' favorite anime tropes and your least favorite one? The best one's obviously the beach episode because for some reason they always got to go to the beach. But the one I hate the most is when the main character just constantly denies the women that are just throwing themselves at him. The women have no reason to like this guy. Like, the MCs never have any good qualities about him, and for some reason all these women just constantly throw themselves at him and he just denies. Oh my god, I'm getting so mad just thinking about it. I'm gonna go before I lose it. Let me know in the comments what your guys' favorite tropes are and your least favorite ones. And that's gonna be it. See you in the next one. Peace.